How you guys doing? My name's Luis Lopez. This is my reflection for Module 1. Um, as far as what I already knew beforehand is I already knew about social structures and its implications on our lives, kind of like how depending on the social structure you define it kind of defines the way you take about life choices. Um, and so that's kind of what I already knew before coming into this class. As far as after this module, kind of more learned about exactly what are social structures, what how deep it really goes. Because of course I always understood the social structure of like going to school, like work. There's positions, there's high positions of higher value per se, um, and how people act accordingly, of course. But I feel like with this course, it really has showed me how some things, not that aren't involuntary, but you kind the path of the least resistance was something that where I feel like changed flipped the switch in my head as to the way of thinking of how exactly it works. Because of course everybody has their individual thoughts, but within the social structure that we're in, we're gonna want to take the path of least resistance. Sorry, the path of least resistance. You take that because you just see pretty much everybody else do that. You just act that way because that's the way you're supposed to act. That's you just do that because it's what somebody in your position would do, per se. Um, and that's pretty much kind of the concept that I really like, I guess, stuck in the head as of now. I know it's more than that. I know it's a lot more than that, but that'd be my first ideology, I guess, of what sociology is. As far as reviewing the course and finding the ones I want to study, is Module 5, Deviance and Self Control, and then Module 9, Social Class. Why I want to study these is really the deviance and social control. That one I find interesting because I always thought it was crazy as to how people um, they defy laws to such a great extent. Um, you know, like I feel like the social norm is to get a job, go to school, get a job. If you continue doing school, then get a job. And then there's just these social structures that we kind of all are participating in. And then there's the people that defy that. That's like how my perspective, the way I think about it is just how like drug dealers and like the big ones, like like the Chapos and stuff like that, how they're defiant completely to like the social system. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be distributing drugs across, but he did it. He was defiant to like what society is telling them to do, and it's not. And they're just completely, they live within their own rules. They have their own social structures, and like same thing with people that end up in jail. Like there's a social structure within inside a jail. When then a lot of people will be obedient to that social structure. But but that's the thing that I think was that why I want to learn next. I want to like know why is it the social structure that they have in jail? That's when they're obedient. They do well, but it's as soon as they get out, then being outside in this social structure, the rest of us can operate in, they're super defiant. So that was kind of the thing. And then as far as module 9, I feel like the social class is another one where I want to know what be able to like really think about exactly how much that impacts and affects like everybody else, because then some people feel like some privileged people, they're kind of just like, oh, it's not my fault, like it's not my fault, like my parents were rich, my parents worked this hard, blah 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 blah. And it's not, and it's not nobody's fault, right? But there's definitely an advantage that somebody like that has over somebody that comes from a lesser wealthy like family, I guess, because that's what like my thought process when I was younger. I remember I had a friend, he was coding, and then I remember this is middle school. We were in middle school. He was coding, and so I wanted to learn how to code, and then I would use the laptops at school, I would like whenever I had a computer class, I'd have my downtime, and then I would learn how to code on my downtime. Like all my other friends were playing Minecraft, I was like, nah, I'm gonna learn how to code. And I tried to get my mom to buy me a laptop so I could learn how to code, and she didn't because we did not have the financial means to own a laptop at that time. And then so my friend ended up going on. He coding is his career now. That was his career path. And then I eventually just fell off of the coding. Like after after I couldn't convince my mom to do it. I think it was that summer that like I just stopped coding. And then when I came back, I was like, I don't want to continue. I forgot everything. So that's also like a thing where I always thought, oh, if somebody has money, they have more opportunity, and in turn of having more opportunity, of course, they're gonna make more money. So that's kind of where I'm at with social class. But I want to see what the sociological perspective and view of the social class is. And what I hope to gain from this class, well, just knowledge, I guess. I'm a returning student. This is one of my first classes. My girlfriend is the one that got me into this. She was a graduate this fall. Graduated from Cal with a sociology degree. So I was talking about sociology was kind of sparked my interest in this, and then she gave me motivation to go back to school. So now I'm here. Now I'm in this class, ready to learn sociology and hopefully get a better understanding of life. Like I took this class because I genuinely enjoyed the conversations I would have with my girlfriend about the things she learned in class. So I hope to gain better conversations with her off of this. Maybe now I can be more on her level when we speak and really deep dive and try to solve social issues. Yeah, sorry. I hope this is sufficient. I hope I didn't sound too dumb. And I'm excited to be in the class, be taking this class. All right. Thank you very much. Hope y'all have a good day. I'm out.